What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. In this video, we're gonna unbox this product and review it. It's from public demand, that is a demand from our esteemed viewers. So let's just unbox it. Here we go. So this is a very popular, one of the popular products on Amazon, as I could see. It's from SinEW, it's Palladium Whey. They have their products named after components or metals and stuff like that. So 100% whey protein, that is, they haven't added any other protein source, and they have added digestive enzyme, they've written in here. So we're gonna do this. I got this small tub, so which is easy for me to review and stuff. That's why I ordered this. But we'll estimate the cost based on the 1 kg tub. So we're gonna review this product based on these qualities. We'll talk about the quality of the product, like where it comes from. Is it an isolate? Is it a concentrate? Is it a blend? Then we'll talk about the quantity, that is how much protein you're getting per scoop or per 100 grams. And then we'll talk about the value for money. What's the price that you gotta pay per scoop? We'll standardize to maybe 32 gram, which is the standard scoop size. And then we'll talk about the mixability and taste with our trusty shaker. And then we'll go to the last and the most powerful test of all these, that is the microscopic test. Alright, before we go in, I have this request for you. See, because we haven't reached 10,000 subscribers yet, and hopefully someday we'll reach. But until then, YouTube hasn't opened the communication channel for us, which is called a community tab. So I can't just put any sort of poll or anything for you. So what I've done, I've opened up Facebook page. I'd request you to find the link of the Facebook page in the description. If it would be great if you could go and like the page, or just go and keep it in your bookmarks or something. I'm running different polls, I'm posting different comments and stuff, and I think that's a fantastic platform when it comes to communication, other than the videos. So when 10,000, if we reach there any day, and YouTube opens the community tab, we're gonna start using that. But until then, let's use the Facebook. That would be fantastic. All right, let's jump into the review. So when it comes to the quality, one good thing, and I rated up here, one good thing is, of course, that it's a concentrate and isolate. It's a blend. And just like any other company, they don't say what's the source, what's the proportion of the blend, like how much they've added isolate, how much they've added concentrate. That's good if somebody starts putting those things, but nobody does, so that's okay. They've used cocoa powder because this one is chocolate flavor, so cocoa is the standard, and then they've used sucralose, which I think because they've added this thing is going to be damn sweet, so we'll find it out in the mixability and taste test. And then they've added a bunch of enzymes, which is also listed down up here. There's all those enzymes that can break it down in your stomach, and then also can help you break it down at the medium chain, like when it becomes peptide. That also, you need some enzymes to break it down. That's also added here. That's a great thing. And they've added artificial sweetener also. So those are the stuff they have added. So quality wise, if I just ignore all these things, I'll say that it's an isolate and concentrate blend, so that's a good thing. So quantity wise, that is how much protein you're actually getting out of 100 gram. You're getting about 80%, 79.9%. I'm 0.1, I'm saying it's 80% protein that you're getting per scoop or per tub or whatever that is you buy, which is a good amount of protein, because this is not only concentrate, this is concentrate and isolate. So even 2% more means you're getting a bit more of isolate, so that's a good thing. When it comes to the cost or value for money, that is how much you gotta pay for one scoop. This is coming to 41 bucks, not the price that would come if you buy this small tub, but if you get a 1 kg with the discounts that's there on Amazon, and I'm talking about Amazon price. I think on their site, Health Genie or Paytm, the price is different, but I generally buy from Amazon, so this is also from Amazon, so I'm calculating Amazon price. It's gonna be 41 bucks per scoop, which I think is great. This is not a raw whey protein. When I did the review of raw whey proteins, I saw the actual standard price should be around 28 to 30 bucks, and that's where it was. But if it's not a raw whey protein, so they add stuffs, right? So those stuffs also cost you things like cocoa powder. They add enzymes. Enzymes are costly, so the price should come up. And in one of my previous videos, I believe I mentioned that the price of blend protein, which is not raw, it's flavored and stuff, should be around 44 bucks. So this is 41 bucks. It's fantastic. It's on the lower end. So price wise, I'd say it's a winner, of course. Do the mixability and taste test, we gotta actually open this tub, which we haven't done so far. So let's just open it. When you open, you get this tight seal from SinEW. I've seen this before also. It's really tight and airtight. You can like hit it. I've seen some recent videos. I'm not poking people, but to show their tight seal, they were like patting like this. So I'm saying this is how you pat, and it still won't break. This is strong, right? I mean, if something is good, you gotta say it's good. This is strong. This is how strong it should be. This is how strong it should be, all right? Not just like that, just because that's my product, you know, you gotta say that. Anyway, I was kidding. Please, nobody take things personally when I say these things. I just observe things on the internet and I find it funny. All right, let's puncture. Oh, oops, shit, I spilled it over, I guess. I was playing around, so the whey protein took some revenge on me. Why would it take revenge on me, right? It shouldn't, right? I'm only doing good thing. I'm reviewing this product. Alright. Consistency. Consistency, I think, you know, I'm now getting used to telling the consistency of blend protein. It looks like, because I've been reviewing so many blend proteins, like blend whey concentrate and isolate. This is exactly same as muscle whey. Exactly same as pretty few of the other whey proteins that I've tested. I think 6-pack whey was also exactly same, but this thing is a bit finer, okay? Among all those three, this is finer. The granules are finer when it comes to your hand, and they have given a scoop. Fantastic stuff. See, just a tiny little tub, but they've given, or managed to give me a scoop. How does it smell? It smelled really fantastic, really good smelling product. I've previously used their product and I find their product to be a bit sweet. Sure, where we do the taste and mixability taste in my shaker that you can buy from the link given below. Alright, let's just open it up. This thing smells good. We're gonna use 1 scoop, of course, to check. See, this is as much water we're using, not much water, okay? I don't use much water because if you use too much water, a lot of things tend to mix, right? So 1 scoop, and because it doesn't have any binders or something, at least mentioned on the label, that's why things still have some small clumps like this. It's this breakdown, but you know the free flow thing. So silicon dioxide that they haven't added, which is a good thing, which is a great thing. There it goes, right? By the way, if you wish to purchase this thing or the 1 kilo tub, I'm going to put the link in the description. If you buy, it helps my channel because I get to buy all these things myself. I don't get sponsored or anything, right? So if you use a bit of affiliate link, which you might not, of course, but if you do, I get some commission from Amazon and I get to buy these things easily. All right. So enough talking. Let's just shake it just the way we do it to see if it breaks down the clumps with this tiny little thing that's there. And it did, except for one thing that I see, you know, that tiny thing that's moving around. I think that'll also break down. This thing is gonna mix well. If it just mixes like this, that means it's gonna mix really well. Really well, man. I mean, this is cool. Just 1 clump, it couldn't break it down. We're gonna break it down with actual shaker mode, like what sane people do, not insanity like this that we're doing here. All right, shake. More. Cool. So essentially, I don't see anything. I see frauds, and this is the same thing that we get in 6-pack nutrition. There were frauds because I'm just remembering from the recent reviews that I did. So this thing is having fraud because I think it has isolate, that's why. And here's one small tiny little thing that didn't mix. And some up here. If this fraud goes away, I can show you. Yeah, here's some, just a wee bit here and there. Any sinkers? No, nothing sticking at the bottom. Let's see if we got any floaters. Nope, no floaters, but just a wee bit of froth that comes from isolate. The more the froth, the more isolate they've added. This is more of a thumb rule sort of thing. Doesn't have to be correct all the time, but isolate protein creates froth a lot of times. All right, let's do the taste. And I'm already messing up my board. Yeah. Oh. That's surprising. Why I said that's surprising is because I like something good about whey proteins, and this thing is having that it's not sweet. It has sucralose in it. It says artificial flavor and sweetener, all those things added. I thought it's gonna be really sweet. It's not. It's absolutely not. It's just very faint sort of sweet, you know? It's very light. It's not heavy. The chocolate flavor is also pretty light. Previously when I tasted their product, it was pretty punchy. Now I think it's light. Maybe they have changed the flavor or something, but of course their chocolate, I don't remember if I tasted chocolate, but only casein I think I tasted chocolate. For whey protein, that was coffee or something. But this chocolate is pretty okay in the proper state, right? You know, it's not too sweet, it's not too punchy as a flavor, but if you want more flavor, then you can add more water. Anyway, I added a little water. All right, so you reduce the water, it's gonna be like a paste sort of thing, which I eat a lot. It's like a pie, you know, that sort of thing you can do. So this thing mixes well, tastes well, just a few lumps. I think that's absolutely fine. Into the last taste of the whole thing, and which is the one that defines many things that were previously not seen by human eye. We're going to do the microscopic test. We just need a little bit of it, not much. And then I don't use my hand, I'm just patting it, flattening it with this thing, with the scoop itself. Alright, flatten up. Let's set up the microscope and get into it. We're recording, let's see what we got. Pretty common, normal texture. So far, normal texture. Let me move around. We got these crystals. Can you see? Can you see these crystals here? This one. I'll try to put a pointer. Let me see if I can focus on that. There's this crystal. Otherwise, all the black or dark spots that you see, those are cocoa powder. I got it confirmed from my friends. I just sent out some mails to get some actual info from labs, and they said yes, these sort of things that you see, those are cocoa powder. That's okay. But I don't know what these crystals are. My best guess is that these are digestive enzymes or something like that. These are everywhere, scattered everywhere. Do we have those binders? Let's see. What is this? All right. So these are all cocoa powder. Let me zoom in and see what else we got. Really zoomed in, total. Remember, this is doing 1,000 times magnification of what the naked eye can see. So there's a chunk of this cocoa powder and a bunch of these crystals. I think now you can see clearly on the screen these crystal-like things which reflect a lot of light. If you look at the structure, then it looks stunningly similar to muscle whey of Nutrimed. Pretty close to that. Different layers I'm trying to show. I also think it's not just digestive enzyme. They have added sucralose, right? That could be the thing. There's so many things out here, but I haven't seen the binder thing that I found so far in only one whey protein, and that is muscle blaze. I'm moving around just to see. I think we created a trench with the paper. That's the paper, of course, in the middle. Move around. Let's see anything else. Nah, I think they're clean in terms of no binders, which is great. Whatever we could see, we didn't see anything unusual. We've seen things that most whey proteins that we do the review of are having, like whey protein, of course, and then the cocoa powder, and then sucralose. I think those are sucralose. Let me get some more info about these things from my friends who are doing things in this field. I'll drop some mails and get to know, send them some pictures so that we know what are these crystal-like things. I think these are sucralose, but that's what it is. It looks clean. It looks to be whatever they say it is. Pros, I kind of listed it as per my preference. So blend protein, it's a whey protein concentrated and isolate, so you're getting better quality protein. It's not completely isolate, but that's okay. It's a blend protein, it's better than concentrate, so that's a pro. The price is fantastic. It's at the absolutely brilliant point of 41 bucks per scoop, which I think is unbeatable. I mean, of course anyone can sell at lesser price, but this is a properly priced product. The other is the mixability and taste. It's not too sweet, it's not too punchy as a flavor. That means they have added properly measured flavoring, not too much, just to make it a lot catchy. And now the other thing is, of course, it has added enzymes. So if you add enzyme, although not everybody needs it, but if you need it, it's going to be helpful. So these are the pros that I think about this product. Well, when it comes to the cons, of course, what I saw is that it's got some crystals. You also saw that. I don't find any other con, but those crystals are something I'm finding in many blend proteins, even muscle whey from Nutrimed, and I think in SinEW, in six pack also I found little, but I found it. I think those are sucralose or enzyme particles, depending on the size of those crystals, but those are there. I'll get some more info, but I think that's the only thing that I saw that I could talk about. That's the only thing that I found that could be mentioned as a con. And I think I should mention that if you're on keto diet, it's gonna work, because per scoop, I just noticed per scoop it has 2.1 gram carbohydrate, which is absolutely fantastic, because if you're on keto, then daily about 20 grams within that you gotta stay for carbohydrate. So that's gonna be fine. Mostly in concentrate and flavored whey protein, you got more percentage of carbohydrate. This one has less, which is a fantastic thing. But I'd say yes, this is an affordable blend protein that's not too sweet. That's how I can gist it out. And they did mention on their website that this thing has a biological value of 110, which is fantastic. That means it's going to be absorbed faster. Biological value is calculated based on the stuff that you're having, and also what sort of enzymes are added and how fine instantized it is, so that the organism, in this case us, human body, is going to consume it, how fast it's going to go in and be used in muscle synthesis. As a comparison, normal milk has 90 as biological value. This one has 110, mentioned by them, I don't know. So overall and price wise, I put a lot of stress on price, because if it's an Indian product, it should fit the price bracket of Indian market. So this is fantastic. I think you can go for it, buy it. Go use the link in the subscription I'd request. That'll help me buy other products for review. And do please subscribe to this channel, share the videos if you like them, like, share, comment, and do take part in our Monday giveaways all the time. And please like the Facebook page, which is where we can communicate much more in detail. Until next time, have an awesome life, folks. Ciao.